tape. This is Matthew Broderick interview 21993. Go ahead and roll the camera. All right, go ahead and roll. You mentioned you were playing Horton's uncle.
Yeah.
Working on a Horton Foote thing is kind of a family affair.
Yeah.
Hallie and Lillian co-produced some of them. And,
Yeah.
how does that work out when you're on the set, when you've got that many foots to deal with?
Feet. Well, it works out very well. I mean, but it also works out the way any family works out. There's always a little drama going on, but yeah, I feel very. When I think of Horton, I think of his whole family. I've been very close to his family, not just Horton by any means. I don't know. He's like I think of him as more like a friend than an. It's hard for me to talk about the artist side of him because it's tied into too much knowing him personally. I said he cast me in my first job, and he directed it too. And the very first rehearsal that I had was just me, and I went to his apartment and we sat on a couch and read through the whole part, and he read all the other parts and I read the part, so he kind of took me through the thing. I don't know if you can focus on this, but should I show this maybe? This is, can you see that? I feel like I'm on Arsenio Hall suddenly. Not really. Well,
You got it?
anyway, this is my father, and this is Horton, but this is the first job that the first paying job that my father had. So there's a connection there because it happened twice. Horton gave him his first job and me my first job. So what can I say?
Let's cut. Go ahead and roll the camera. What are some of the themes that you see Horton dealing with in his stuff?
Well, the themes are, I guess they're mostly to do with families. They're to do with, at least the stuff that I know about, they're to do with brothers and sisters and husbands and wives and parents. Loss, there's a lot of the two I worked with, largely about they have a first baby and it dies and how that affects everybody in the family. I guess the stuff I've worked on has mostly been about families. Except the widow Claire, well, that sort of was too, because they keep getting interrupted by her children. It's this romantic evening that these two children keep popping in and wanting to be part of. It seems like the main theme is families.